Hello gentlemen and gentle ladies, my name is Sir Stanger, and today I wanted to ask you guys the question, do we really want Team Fortress 3? And I know some of you at home are probably shaking your heads up and down in excitement like, yes, of course we want Team Fortress 3. Team Fortress 2 was so great, how couldn't the sequel be even better? Well, I'm not really here to argue whether or not Team Fortress 3 would be a good game, because there's really no way for us to know that without the game actually being released. I'm more here to argue whether or not we would ever want it to come out at all. Now, I just want to make sure before we start that we're clear that when I say Team Fortress 3, I'm referring to a completely new game released by Valve under the name Team Fortress, not some updated version of Team Fortress 2 that everyone calls Team Fortress 3, or some graphics change to Team Fortress 2 which makes it look better. None of those things. I'm talking about a 100% pure new game from Valve called Team Fortress 3. It may or may not be obvious by now, but I am really not advocating a Team Fortress 3, and I'm going to explain why throughout the rest of this video, but I do want to be fair and make sure that everyone gets their fair say, so I don't want to just jump on this idea and say that it's automatically a bad idea. There should definitely not be any Team Fortress 3 at all, ever. So before I start making my points, I'm going to go ahead and list off some admittedly good reasons to have a Team Fortress 3. One being we would get a new game by Valve, which just hasn't happened in a long while. 2, we would get a brand new continuation to the Team Fortress storyline, which is something that at least I would like to see. And 3, we would get renewed interest into the Team Fortress franchise by Valve, so Valve would start paying a lot more attention to the Team Fortress 2 people.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
Okay, so with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the bulk of my argument here. The main reason that I think Team Fortress 3 shouldn't be a thing yet is because its predecessor, Team Fortress 2, isn't finished with its own run. While some people would argue otherwise, I would like to think that Team Fortress 2 is still going relatively strong and has a pretty big player base for a game as old as it is. And while, no, I don't think you should have to wait until the previous game is completely dead to make a new one, I think in this particular scenario where we're dealing with a multiplayer-only, online all-of-the-time game, it might actually need to be a little bit closer to 0 players active all the time for us to want a Team Fortress 3. And why is that, I hear you asking? Well, it would be a little bit tough to get everyone on board with a sequel to Team Fortress 2 if the previous game still has a pretty large player base that's continually playing it all the time, especially with all the money and effort and time you can dump into Team Fortress 2. Just saying, fuck it, and going straight into Team Fortress 3 doesn't really sound like something the community would really want to do. And I'm looking mostly inward at myself. I know it's not something that I personally would want to do, and I think that a lot of other people would agree with me. Maybe not everybody, but I think a considerable number. I mean, if Valve came out and said, hey guys, you know all that time and effort you've spent gathering items and perfecting your skills in Team Fortress 2? Well, let's go ahead and forget all that. We're going to go over to Team Fortress 3 now. TF2 is officially dead. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't particularly care for that. And I mean, some people, like myself, have sunk a lot of time, effort, and money into getting all of the items that I currently have in my TF2 inventory, and I don't think that they're going to be able to have any sort of way to make them transfer over to the next game. Which brings me to my next point. What exactly happens to all the items from TF2 once TF3 comes out? Now, I'm not saying that Team Fortress 2 would be shut down entirely once Team Fortress 3 came out, but wouldn't you want some of your stuff to follow you over to the next game? And how could they do that if we were going to have 9 new classes, or more? Who knows? All I know is that if you have even one Hail Zone item, you'd probably want it to follow you over into the next game, or at least that's something that I would like to see happen anyway. Because some people have thousands and thousands of hours put into this game just accumulating stuff for their collection, and I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of items here. Some people have some insanely valuable inventories, and to just see it all kind of mean nothing once the new game comes out would completely crash the market for TF2, and that's something that I don't even think Valve wants to see happen. And if Valve were to come out with a completely new game with new classes and characters and the whole shebang, I personally don't have an answer to this question. I don't know what would happen to the items, and I don't really have a good feeling about what would happen to the items, because I have a feeling that most of them would just become worthless since they belong to an older game, and not the absolute newest title in the series, which of course would be TF3. After all, how could you transfer items belonging to specific and individual characters from the old game when you have brand new ones in the new game, which actually is a perfect segue into my next point. Would the launch of Team Fortress 3 be the essential end of our memorable mercenaries that we've all come to grow and love so much? Logic would point to yes, because it'd be a brand new game of Team Fortress 3. If we were just going to update the game and have Heavy look a little bit better with some newer weapons, wouldn't that just be Team Fortress 2 with a graphics update? And I don't know about you guys, but the characters in this game are half the reason that I play it. I love hearing the Heavy shout at the top of his lungs during the middle of a fight. I love hearing Spy's sassy comments whenever he backstabs somebody. Every single character in this game has something memorable about them that has made them grow more and more endearing to the community as long as the game has been out, and it's only getting stronger as time goes on. I mean, these 9 mercenaries are just so beloved by everyone who plays this game that it really wouldn't feel like Team Fortress without them, at least not in my opinion anyway. And if we're really being honest with ourselves, these characters are what make this game so great, and what make it so memorable and different from every other game out there. And sure, we have the unique mechanics like rocket jumping and backstabbing and all these things that you can't find in any other game, and all of these things make this game great. Like, don't get me wrong, but these characters really set this game apart, and they're all of them are so memorable, and I love hearing every single thing that they have to say, and every single time that they upload new voice lines for them, I freak out. Like during every single one of the contract updates where you get to hear, Heavy talk about the contract that he has, or Demo Man talk about, the contract that he's doing, I freak out because it's so funny. I love everything that these guys have to say. So if we're not going to have a Team Fortress 3, then what is it that I propose that we should do? Well, I'll tell you. In reality, Team Fortress 2 only needs one really big, really attentive update to keep the game alive and well, and pump a whole lot more life into it for many years to come. Now, this is Valve we're talking about here, so I know the odds of an actual big update happening are very slim, but stick with me here for a moment and just hear what I have to say. The first thing that Team Fortress 2 needs is a big facelift, and I'm talking huge. I think all of Team Fortress 2 needs to be moved over to the Source 2 engine, Valve's newest engine that has the most possible graphic power that we could possibly get into this game. We need this game to look absolutely gorgeous. Then, at the very least, Team Fortress 2 will be able to look like its competitors, such as Overwatch, and it will be able to compare itself much more to them, since it will just look so much better. So much better. Once that's done, a lot of maps. I'm talking a whole bunch of new maps from Valve, equivalent to, I would say, what the game originally started with, just put straight into the game. All of them tested by players. We get some good beta testing going on beforehand, so we know all the maps are good, they're fun. We don't even need any new game modes. I don't think any new game modes are needed to revamp this game. I think we just need some good, solid new maps and a whole bunch of them. Lastly, I think every class needs a few new weapons just to get everyone excited about it. This will bring a ton of people who originally played the game and left it for some reason to come back and check out what's going on. If all of this happens, if the game looks better, has more maps, and more weapons, we're going to see a whole lot of people coming into this game, just flooding it, absolutely, because it's going to have so much new content that it just can't be ignored. And it also wouldn't hurt to put out a commercial or two, here on YouTube or on television or wherever it is that they want to put it. I haven't seen a whole lot of advertisements for this game even when it came out. The closest thing to advertisements that they really had were the whole, Meet the Mercs videos that they had a long time ago, and those were not really commercials. They didn't really air anywhere. It was kind of just on YouTube to cause hype about the game and just kind of spark discussion about the game again. There was really no actual advertisements for this game, and I think that if they were to put a little bit of time into actually trying to create an ad campaign for Team Fortress 2, they might see a little bit of, I would say, benefit from it. And you know what? They wouldn't even have to make the ads themselves. They could come to us. We would be more than happy to make ads for them. I think there are plenty of SFM animators out there right now who would be absolutely stoked to find out that one of their videos is going to be in an ad for Team Fortress 2. Or even if they were just asked to make a completely new video for Team Fortress 2, that's something I think almost any SFM animator would be happy to hear about. But anyway, guys, that's just my opinion. I think Valve just needs to put one big update into Team Fortress 2 with a lot of love and care, and I think we could see the TF2 community grow like we haven't seen it grow in years. I think it would be an awesome thing to see, and I'm not really counting on it, but it would be a damn cool thing to see, I think. But I also really want to hear what you guys have to say about this, so please let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. I would love to hear your guys' opinion on this, because, you know, maybe Valve just needs to put out one last huge update to just completely make up for all the lost time, all the lost effort that they've had over the past few years. But, you know, again, if you disagree, let me know. I'd love to hear your guys' theories. Maybe you guys really want Team Fortress 3. Maybe I'm completely full of shit. Let me know. I'd appreciate it. Before I go, I just wanted to say a couple things. One was, I'm really sorry about not having a video upload last week. Things kind of started getting a little bit hectic. I wasn't really feeling well the day that I was supposed to be uploading the video, so nothing really ended up coming out. I really wanted to get something out in between then and today, but nothing really came forward. I couldn't really come up with any solid ideas that I really wanted to move forward with after that, and I still wasn't feeling 100%, so that was the biggest reason why you didn't see a video last week. So I apologize for that. I'm back on a regular schedule. I'm doing my best to try and make sure you guys get a video every week, so look forward to that. And also, I just wanted to thank everyone who came to my birthday stream, which should have happened yesterday before this video came out. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me that you guys showed up for that. I was quite a bit of people. I wasn't expecting so many people. But every single person that showed up, I appreciate it. I got a key for my birthday, which I'm still going to be using. I'm going to do a little unbox for myself. Maybe I'll get an unusual on that one key. I'll let you guys know. But regardless, I really am appreciative of all that, and I'm looking forward to maybe doing some more live streams in the future. But I just wanted to do one on my birthday just because I kind of felt like doing one, and I hadn't done one in a while, so I thought that'd be fun. And the absolute last thing is, I've got fan art now. Some of you have been so kind as to actually go through the process and make fan art for me, and I absolutely love it. It is so cool. And I'm going to be featuring it on my videos. At the end of each of my videos, I'm going to feature at least one bit of fan art if I can. As long as I've got new fan art, I'm going to be posting some. So you guys will be able to see that at the end of the video. I created a special place in my Steam group, and I pinned it. It's a little discussion just for fan art. So if you guys have any fan art you guys would like to post, please put it there. I'm almost guaranteed to comment on it because I absolutely love this stuff, and I would love to talk to you. So please, if you have any fan art, put it there. And yeah, no, this is great. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and with that, let's keep the internet classy. I'll see you then. Hello, my name is Sir Stanger. Hello, my name is Sir Stanger. Hello, my name is Sir Stanger. Hello,
can I have the attention of the internet?
My name
for
is
1 second.
My name is Sir Stanger.